Hi there, students. Induce, a verb. Induction, a noun. I think both countable and uncountable. And an inducement, a countable noun as well. Okay, let's see. To induce, the basic meaning is to persuade, to cause something to happen. So they induced him to go to the party by telling him that there was a girl there who wanted to meet him. There is nothing they could offer me to induce me to join their political party, to persuade. Yeah? Let's see. Very often the movement of a ship induces seasickness. It makes you feel ill. Okay, so to induce, to bring about, to stimulate. If you start yawning, very often it induces other people to yawn as well. Okay, and then finally, to induce, as in to use reasoning, to look at evidence and derive a general principle from this evidence or from these facts. Inductive reasoning. Yeah, you see the situation and you can make a general principle from it. So, from the look on his face, I can induce that he's very happy about this situation. Okay, so this is to induce. You could induce labour in a pregnant woman to make her start to have the baby. Okay, an inducement. An inducement is something that's intended to persuade somebody to do something. An inducement. I reduced the price by 25% as an inducement to get him to buy it. The politician promised to reduce taxes as an inducement to get people to vote for him. Yeah? Okay, so this is something that's intended to make something happen. It's to persuade somebody to do something. I think very often the problem is, what's the difference between a financial inducement and a bribe? A bribe is, I will give you this money if you do this. Yeah? I will give you a discount if you do this. Where does one become the other? So a cash inducement. I wanted the tenants in the flat to leave, so I offered them a cash inducement. Yeah, something to persuade them by giving them some cash. Okay. Okay, so this is to induce, to cause something to happen. An inducement is something intended to get somebody to do something, to get them to act. Yeah, a motive that leads somebody to do something else or to be more effective. So I guess the threat of punishment could be an inducement to get people to do the right thing. Okay. So an inducement, yeah, it's something that promises. You promise somebody some sort of benefit in order to persuade them. Yeah, I gave him a cash inducement for him to give me the contract. That's where it definitely becomes bribery. Okay, and then induction. Okay, the induction of this event, the causing of this event. But I think most commonly induction is when you first go to a new job, or into the army, or you go to university for the first time. You go through induction, where they introduce you to the job. Yeah, I guess you could even have an induction ceremony. You learn about the organization. It's where you get the very basic information. Okay, so to induce, to cause something to happen, to bring something about, to persuade somebody. How can I induce you to help me? To infer. By the fact that you're wet leads me to infer that it's raining outside. You can actually also have induction in physics to produce an electric current or a magnetic charge by induction. If you run an electric charge through a wire, it will become magnetic. Okay, so induction. Well, I think most commonly the initiation process in a job or something like that, and then an inducement, something to persuade somebody to do something, a way to get people to be more efficient. So, for example, bonuses at work for high levels of production are an inducement. They induce people to be more productive. So let's see, formality. To induce. 6 informality. I think maybe informally persuade or cause. I induce. I induce that this is true. Yes, 6 informality. Induction. The induction process, probably 5.5, maybe 5 informality. And an inducement. This is a very business word. I think I would give it a 6 informality. I think informally a sweetener. Yeah, something to sweeten the deal. And then let's see, as to origin, okay, it comes from inducere, in and duco, to lead, so to lead in. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Induce, inducement, induction.